Hi everyone, welcome back to one of our care question videos. Today we will be answering the question, what qualities should you be looking for in an independent caregiver? We know that letting someone come into your home can be very scary, especially when that person is going to be completely responsible for making sure that your senior loved one is getting the care that they need to help them with their daily activities of living that they may not be able to do themselves. So on that note, we know that you need someone who's really quality caregiver, and so we've compiled 4 things that we think that you need to look for in a caregiver when trying to assess if they're the best fit for your senior loved one. So the first quality that you should be looking for is, are they a good communicator? Are they someone who's going to be detailed in the communication that they're giving to you, whether that's written on, say, a daily log of notes to update you on your senior loved one's care that day, or are they really responsive and able to talk to you on the phone or on a text when necessary to inform you what's going on with your senior loved one's care? And also a part of good communication is making sure that they're thinking ahead in things like call-offs or time off, where you may need to find a replacement for your senior loved one to get that care that they need. So just making sure that they're detailed, they're responsive, and that they are really thinking ahead would make them really great communicators in terms of caregiving. The second most important quality that we're going to look for is, are they compassionate? Are they going to be someone who's going to be emotionally there and supportive for your senior loved one? And that's really important for your senior loved one, to make sure that you know that there was someone that you're comfortable with and that they're comfortable with, the caregiver as well. So how are you going to measure this compassion? The first way that you're going to look for the compassion in the caregiver is, are they asking questions about your senior loved one? Are they trying to really understand your senior loved one and the care that they need by asking those questions and determining what kind of care that they may need? The other way of assessing their compassion is to ask them different situational questions that they may be faced with that are very relevant to your senior loved one, and just see how they respond to those situations, how they would typically handle them. If they're answering those questions really well and they're appropriate for your senior loved one, they're probably going to be a very compassionate person for your senior loved one. The third most important quality is making sure that they have some skill and some experience in caregiving, whether that's professionally or personally with someone that they may have had to take care of, like family members or close friends, relatives, things like that, who may have needed caregivers in the past, but they weren't getting paid for it. So a great way to gauge that experience is to just simply call their references that they mentioned, talk to the nursing home that they worked with or the former agency that they were employed with, or call a family member to see how they were with the loved one that they were caring for, just to make sure that your senior loved one is getting the best care and that the caregiver knows what they're doing. The fourth quality that we want to look for is compatibility, someone who's compatible with your senior loved one personality-wise. You're not going to want to hire a caregiver that's extremely talkative if your senior loved one isn't really receptive to talking a whole lot and just kind of wants someone to be around them but maybe not talk as much. On the flip side, if you have a senior loved one who is very talkative and loves to have conversations, you're going to want to make sure that caregiver is someone who can listen and can also continue that conversation on. So the top 4 qualities that you should be looking for in a caregiver for your senior loved one, but how are you going to find these independent caregivers, these quality independent caregivers? Well, you should go to Caregogi.com. Caregogi.com is going to help you find a pool of independent caregivers that are going to be best matched to your senior loved one's needs and wants. And once you get on the site, you browse through the caregivers, you see that some of them will be a perfect match for your senior loved one. From there, you're going to interview and then hopefully hire someone who's going to come into your home and assist your senior loved one by giving them the best quality care that they can provide. So don't delay, head to Caregogi.com today and you'll be able to find your perfect caregiver for your senior loved one.